Niaje wase. Hi there. Siusalimia Kirende.
Vipi watu wangu?
Hallelujah.
Good to be here and to see all of you.
Awesome. My name is Brother Kim.
And I'm Precious Cole.
That one is borrowed from Talk Show.
Oh, okay.
And I hope you've subscribed to the Talk Show. I hope you've subscribed.
Yes.
Mdomo inakula maneno. You're subscribing to the Anchored Man.
Yes.
Just share these videos, like them, because at the end of the day, we believe that we are a blessing to you. Now, in our previous video, Pastor Precious, we talked about let the sleeping dogs sleep. And we are not insulting anyone in any way. We're just using a proverbial language. And those of you who are watching this video, there's an earlier video where we give a story of us when we were growing up. We would chokoza the dog, wake it up, and the moment it stands, all of us are doing what? Running. And there was potential of injury. And in this video, we want to now specifically focus on this single man who maybe is dating. And there have been issues. There has been an accusation of, I don't like the fact that you have many girlfriends and I am your fiancé, but why should you have a BFF?
Girls around you.
You know, around you. Also in the marriage context, I've heard of cases where a man has an emotional entanglement with another, either single lady or a married lady. And quote unquote, these are the things we are saying, let's not awaken these things. So over to you, sir. How have men, in whatever stage and season of life, how have they awakened some of these dogs that ought to be sleeping?
Well, it is the good Professor PLO who says that how can it be, he asked a question, how can it be that we allow hyenas to sleep in the same room with sheep, and then in the morning we get surprised when we realize the sheep have been eaten?
This season, it has to do with hyenas, cows, goats, dogs.
But he raises a question that I find interesting, because many of us are actually living in the consequence of this awakening, and we keep on being surprised, like, why are these things happening? Like, as you're rightfully saying, the example of you're in a relationship and you're committed to this person, you're actually chatting or walking towards getting married, but then you just have this group of girls around you, women around you, of course in the name of friends. And as you've shared very valuable advice to me, you said, for as long as this ring is not there, every woman sees themselves as having a chance.
Come on now.
They will always see themselves as having an opportunity. So basically what we are saying is, you are more likely to find yourself in that situation that the professor describes, where one thing is leading to another. You see, and I'm sure if we were to give people an opportunity to say, we would have a lot of those issues, even in the context of marriage. You've married years down the line, you actually have children, but you just have the tendency of keeping on unearthing things of the past, unearthing relationship of the past. Exactly.
Some of them call them sijui, what are they called? School reunions. You are reunioning with primary school friends, crashes, and you're like, by the way, what happened to you?
Exactly. And so there's this curiosity that just keeps on coming, and it keeps on leading you on and on. And before you realize, you're putting your whole family in a mess. Your wife begins to get uneasy and insecure, and you can't blame them for that, by the way. They've seen reason. You see, your children now are caught up in between parents who are not saying hello to each other. And so I think, Pasi, these things are really leading us to a mess, and you're the experience as a pastor. I'm sure you've handled a lot of such cases.
I have handled of many cases, whereby even how you smile, how you wink at, how you talk, the type of message you text can either awaken a lion or a dog or a hyena. And some of these ladies in our lives, specifically as men, have a way of seeing things and warning us of forthcoming danger. I'm sure when you are dating Karen,
a lot of those
there are things she would tell you, hey, Precious, chunga huyu. I don't like so and so.
No, it's true.
I don't want that relationship. Not that there is wickedness within them, but they see the potential of a dog or a lion. When it is provoked and awakened, it has the potential to kill, to destroy, and to cause you regret. Some of the situations you're in that relationship, some of the situations you're in that marriage began by you taking a phone and texting someone and asking, hi there, how are you doing? Many moons. And then the person responds and says, wow, it seems this guy is desperate.
Again, also, I think one of the things we also need to realize as men, we actually set precedence.
Yes.
Because chances are that woman will never text you.
That's a
she
point.
will never reach out to you. But the day you send that text, you tell her it's okay for us to talk. So you keep on pushing the boundary over and over. I think when I was dating, someone told me it is rare for a girl you've met out there randomly to text you at night.
That's a point.
But the day you do it, now
Leave
she'll
off.
be the one who will be starting the
lion.
conversation at night.
It's
and
running.
she will wonder when you don't text her back.
What's happening?
See, because you.
Yes.
And I think we need to realize that as men, we actually are leaders in every front.
Wow.
In every front. If you're a single man and you're dating this girl, chances are, of course now we live in a society of empowered women,
Yes.
but chances are she will not be the first one who will hold your hand when you're walking in public.
True.
But the day you do it, the next day you won't be the one who has to
point.
initiate.
Wow.
You make way.
Wow. Awesome, awesome. I think hearing you, there is need for us then to control ourselves, restrain ourselves.
Yeah.
The boy in us is still in us.
Yes,
Once in a
yes,
while we
yes.
want to be adventurous.
Yes,
Once
yes,
in a while we want to try and see Kwani, what would happen? Anyway, it's just friendship.
Yes.
Anyway, it's just a cup of tea. It's just a cup of coffee.
No, it's not.
Friend, it's not. The potential therein
Yes.
can explode. Things can go berserk
Totally.
and very opposite, and you wonder, how did I get here?
Yeah.
And this affects both those who are dating, those who are single. And one more thing before we even close this up. Amazingly, out of experience and out of counseling and listening to many people,
Yes.
we tend to awaken the lying dog or the sleeping dog, not in a good season of marriage or relationship, when things are bad.
Actually bad.
You know, when that relationship you're not very sure
Yes.
how things are going or unfolding, it's those moments you're wondering, by the way, what are we? And then now you start chatting. In a way, some men would say,
Yeah.
wacha ni wa keep close,
Yes.
so that in case this
Just in
one
case.
doesn't work out,
Oh
I have
boy.
a fallback.
Trouble.
Unfortunately, now in the marriage sector, when things are black, when things are dark in the
Yeah,
marriage
I think,
context,
yes.
that's when someone sends you a message. Hi there, been praying about you. And you're like, surely I need those prayers.
A shoulder to lean on.
You know, I need a shoulder to lean. The devil is a bad devil. Ashindwa kabisa. Funga hii video.
We can go on and on and on, but we are inviting you to continue watching this series.
Yes.
We want to look at now what do we do?
Next.
How do we solve this problem that we find ourselves in? So please be sure to tune in our next video. Share this video with your friends, colleagues, husbands, boyfriends, and everyone out there. And let's make sure we keep those lions or those dogs sleeping
hyenas.
and leave them as they are. Thank you for watching. God bless you.